Hey neighbors! Welcome back to the Appalachia Daily Update. It's Friday, December 26th, 2025, and it's Trail Spotlight Friday.
If you're still operating on leftovers and vibes, we get it.
Today is built to be useful.
1 outdoor idea. 2 local government notes.
1 power line upgate.
A schools update. And a quick hoops heads up for the weekend.
Quick weather and safety check for the Cherokee County, North Carolina area.
It's late December, so watch for slick spots early and late, and drive like you've got a crock pot in the passenger seat.
Also, if you're thinking about any outdoor burning, do the boring, smart thing first.
Check the North Carolina Daily Fire Danger Map before you light anything, and follow local guidance.
All right, Trail Spotlight Friday.
Let's talk Vogel State Park, up in Union County, Georgia.
Georgia State Parks does first-day hikes for New Year's Day, and Vogel is one of those places that makes you feel like you're doing something wholesome, even if you immediately reward yourself with biscuits afterward.
We love a plan that has both fresh air and carbs. The practical note here is simple. Pick a trail that matches your daylight, your footwear, and your honesty level about your knees.
Vogel's got a bunch of options, and the park's trail info is easy to reference when you're deciding if you're a quick loop and hot coffee person or a let's make a day of it person.
And if you're taking kids or grandparents or the friend who says, I hike, but what they mean is I once walked from the parking lot to the apple orchard, then plan for the group. Nobody wins when the fastest person turns it into a cardio audition.
Next up, Union County, Georgia, with a public hearing notice that sounds like it's for someone else, until it isn't.
The county has a notice posted for a public hearing on the tax digest and the proposed millage rate.
Translation for normal humans.
This is one of those official steps that ties directly to what it costs to run local government and what it costs you to live where you live.
If you've ever said, I don't know how they decide that, this is the kind of notice that tells you where and when you can show up. Listen and speak if you want to.
And we'll keep it light, but I do want to say this straight.
You don't have to be an expert to attend. You just have to be a neighbor who cares enough to learn what's being proposed.
Now let's hop over to Clay County, North Carolina. The Clay County Board of Commissioners agenda packet is posted for the January meeting.
Agenda packets are the show your work part of local government. They're where you can see what's on the table, what's being discussed, and usually how public comment works.
If you've got a topic you care about, this is the cleanest way to avoid the feeling of, wait, when did that become a thing? Read first. Then decide if you want to show up.
And if you can't attend in person, you can still read the agenda and talk to your neighbors about it.
Local stuff spreads by conversation faster than it spreads by official press release.
Now, a clear update to a story we've covered recently.
The TVA transmission proposal that's been getting a lot of attention around Clay County has another scheduled feedback meeting date.
This one matters because it's specific. If you've been following the discussion, or you want to understand the timeline and how public input is being collected, the meeting details are the next practical step.
We're not going to turn this into a shouting match segment.
Infrastructure decisions can affect land, views, reliability, and long-term growth, and people can disagree without being enemies.
So here's the neighbor-friendly guidance. If you care, show up prepared. Read what's available. Ask clear questions. And keep it respectful so you're heard.
Next, Cherokee County Schools. The consolidation plan has been submitted to the state, and that's a big milestone because it moves the process into the next phase with clearer steps and review points.
We're going to keep the tone respectful here because schools are personal. This impacts families, staff, students, and communities, and it's normal for emotions to run high.
The useful takeaway today is pay attention to the timeline and the next decision moments.
If there are public meetings or comment opportunities tied to this process, those are the moments where your voice can actually land.
And if you're talking about this online, remember, there are real kids and real teachers in the middle of it. You can be firm about your view without being cruel.
All right, let's end on something lighter and very on brand for the weekend. Towns County, Georgia has the Battle of the States basketball tournament schedule out for Saturday.
If you've ever spent a Saturday in a high school gym, you already know the vibe.
Loud sneakers.
Loud parents. And a concession stand that becomes your main food group.
If you're traveling for games, plan the drive and the timing.
And if you're a fan, be the kind of crowd you'd want cheering for your own kid.
That's the show. I'm going to try and lighten the mood a bit.
On this 80U Friday, I covered the news, a trail plan and a warm cup of tea. On this 80U Friday, I covered the news, 2 meeting notes and a trail plan and a warm cup of tea. On this 80U Friday, I covered the news, 3 basketball games, 2 meeting notes and a trail plan and a warm cup of tea. On this 80U Friday, I covered the news, 4 schoolhouse updates, 3 basketball games, 2 meeting notes, and a trail plan and a warm cup of tea. On this 80U Friday, I covered the news, 5 grid line talks, 4 schoolhouse updates, 3 basketball games, 2 meeting notes, and a trail plan and a warm cup of tea.
Chloe, if I didn't know better, I would think you're trying to sing that to the 12 days of Christmas.
Thanks for listening to the Appalachia Daily Update.
If you've got a public notice, a community event, or a tip that's truly local, email us at adu@riverrun.digital.
Take care of your neighbors, and they will take care of you.
Happy Boxing Day for our friends Greg and Claudia.